I definitely saw some fight from our players, but I think ultimately they were a better team throughout the test match. It was clear to see. We felt like the first day went okay. If we got a few more runs or one of our players had got a big 100, we could have been in a good spot, but I think Bangladesh bowled pretty well and created a lot of chances. So yeah, I'm not too disheartened by the game. I think the beauty of this is that we get another game next week. It's not just a one-match series, so we're going to take as much learning as we can into next week. Yeah, I think a lot of us were watching the one-day series with West Indies recently and saw the pitches there. You know, we've played a test match there, albeit a different time of the year. I think we played there in February or March last time. So yeah, I think when you come out here, you always expect the wickets to turn. Obviously, at Mirpur, it's probably going to turn earlier than it did here, and maybe a bit more extravagantly. But we've got to prepare ourselves for that and make sure that we're best equipped to counter that and still look to be positive, because I think that's our best form of attack is by not just sitting there and trying to defend. It's trying to keep the scoreboard ticking. I think so. I think certainly when you win the toss out here and bat first, you want at least one of your players to go on and score a big 100. I think there's enough experience in that dressing room in international cricket to understand that. They showed us how to do it in the first innings of their innings. I think the Centurions they had, and even the guys who didn't get centuries, scored good 50s, 80, these sort of things. So yeah, it's probably the thing as batters we've probably found most challenging is making that big 100. We had a good day in Gaul a few years ago where we did that, but probably still we're a bit short with the bat. So we don't play a whole lot of red ball cricket, so our batters don't have all that experience in the bank to know how to bat for long periods, but they are clearly skillful players, our batters, and I've no doubt the more opportunities we get at this level that we will see those big scores come. Yeah, really happy with how they've gone. They've been earmarked since the Ireland A tour at the start of the year of two guys who we think that we can get into the system. Cade had a really good domestic season for the Northern Knights, and Jordan Neal is someone who's really raw with his ability, and you saw with the bat at the end how talented he is for only a guy who's 20 years old. So I think these are guys that are going to play a lot of cricket for Ireland in the future, and just looking at their faces for the whole week, I think they really enjoyed the experience, as challenging as it was. I don't think either of them would have had 140 overs in the field done in their careers, so at least they have that in the bank now. Yeah, I think we got a taste of it when we were here in 2023. The bowlers like Abidot, Sharaful, the guys we saw in this test match, Khalid. So there's a lot of seam bowlers coming through that we're aware of. I'm not sure how much they would love to bowl on these sort of wickets all the time, but certainly having seen Rana, in the Caribbean and wickets where it suits him, I think he's going to be a handful. He's clearly got all the attributes. He runs in hard, and it must be exciting for Bangladesh. Historically, Bangladesh have always been known to have high quality spinners, but to have that in your armoury is something very exciting. And I think if he keeps doing things well in the background, I think he's going to be exciting for Bangladesh. Yeah. I think there wasn't a massive conversation, but I think a couple of guys had seen him in BPL. His action is a bit unique, but I think we've played a lot of cricket over the years, and we've played a lot of fast bowling that we're pretty well equipped to it. But I think it's sometimes fast bowling on slow wickets can be challenging as well. So yeah, it's good fun. It's it's what you want to do. You want to play against fast bowlers and good spin bowlers and see how you get on. Yeah, I think just keep doing what they're doing. I think Matthew's come on so much over the last 12 to 18 months, and he's become a key figure of this team. I thought the control of the Bangladesh spinners is one thing that's really impressive. They don't really give you too many bad balls. You've got to kind of try to counter them. So I think just consistency is so important for our spinners. We have a leg spinner in our squad, Gavin Hoey, that we'll have to look at for the next match. And yeah, it's great learning for all of our young guys to see how you go about your business with bat and ball in places like this.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.